Hey guys, good morning. I hope you're able to hear me above the wind here, but I can't resist this view from the top of Rains Pass, going up into the Northern Cape from the Western Cape. It's just absolutely a magnificent view, and I just wanted to share it with you quickly today for our devotion. But we're talking about running the race. We're talking about finishing it and finishing it well. And I just want to remind you of something that we read in Hebrews chapter 12 that is a beautiful thought. We're talking about what it is that motivates us along the way. We run the race, and every now and then we'll stop and catch a good view of something, and that happens in life and in the church and spiritually as well. But sometimes we get tired, sometimes we get a bit demotivated, sometimes maybe even a little disappointed or disorientated. But there are certain motivating factors that keep people going when they're in the midst of a race. One of them is the presence of the audience. You know, when we look at sports today, and during Corona, it was crazy how stadiums were empty, and when people were allowed to play, it just wasn't the same. I wonder if somebody has studied the performance of the athletes at a time when there's nobody in the stand. I wonder if they found out that people don't perform that well when people are not watching. Well, I want to remind you of a verse in Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1, that says this: "Since we are surrounded by such a cloud of witnesses," there are people watching us, "let us throw off everything that hinders us and sins that so easily beset us, and let us run with perseverance the race that is set before us, fixing our eyes on Jesus." People, I want to suggest that maybe there is an audience that watches us. The passage would suggest that might be true. That audience of God and celestial beings, at least. I don't know who else is watching, but there are people who are cheering us on in this race. So today, if you feel a little bit miserable in the race, maybe you feel a bit drained and demotivated, lift your eyes to the sky and remember that God is cheering you on. He's not just watching, as it were, from a distance. He is cheering you on, and the angels of heaven and whoever else is with him is cheering you on in this race. And I hope that this will motivate us and inspire us to say, man, I can keep going. I can fight a good fight. I can run this race. I can persevere and keep the faith, because I just know that there is a great God and a great audience out there watching us today. Do whatever you can with those thoughts today, people, and see what you think. But have a good day. Bye-bye.